A guide for living Surah al-Baqarah is not a short surah. It is long, detailed, and full of guidance, and there is a reason Allah made it this way. This surah was revealed in Medina. Muslims were no longer just learning faith. They were building a life, a society, and a community. Allah sent Surah al-Baqarah to teach believers how to live as Muslims. It is guidance for those who are conscious of Allah. The surah begins by telling us that this Quran is a book without doubt. Not everyone benefits from guidance, only those who are willing to accept it. Allah then speaks about three types of people: those who believe sincerely, those who openly reject the truth, and those who pretend to believe but hide disbelief in their hearts. Through this, Allah teaches us that faith is not just words. It lives in actions, honesty, and intention. Allah then reminds humanity of the story of Prophet Adam. He shows us how honor comes through obedience, and how arrogance leads to loss. After this, Allah speaks about the children of Israel, not to shame them, but to warn us. They were given blessings, knowledge, and prophets, yet they disobeyed, argued, and followed desires instead of guidance. Through their story, Allah teaches us a quiet lesson. Being chosen means being responsible, and knowledge without action has no value. Surah al-Baqarah then guides us step by step. It talks about prayer, about charity, about fasting, about family life, marriage and divorce, about honesty in business, about justice and law. Allah does not leave any part of life empty of guidance. One of the most powerful verses of this surah is Ayat ul-Kursi. It reminds us that Allah is always awake. Nothing escapes His knowledge. Nothing happens without His permission. Near the end, Allah speaks about faith and trust. He reminds us that He does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. Every struggle has a purpose. Every test has a limit. This surah teaches us that Islam is not just belief. It is a complete way of life. It teaches us patience, obedience, responsibility, and trust in Allah. It teaches us to protect our faith from hypocrisy, to obey Allah even when it feels difficult, and to remember that success comes from submission to Allah. Surah al-Baqarah is not meant to be rushed. It is meant to shape the heart, the mind,